Deep in the remote wilds of Utah, where mountains brood over riverbeds and ancient desert winds whisper through canyons, lies Blind Frog Ranch, a place where the impossible meets invention. The ranch isn't just a landscape. It's a living mystery that keeps pushing boundaries. Every season, Duane Ollinger and his team find themselves face to face with enigmas buried beneath centuries of sediment and secrecy. But this time, it isn't only the treasure or the legends that make jaws drop. It's the technology driving their exploration. Ingenious, unconventional, and sometimes even otherworldly, the machinery and methods on this ranch redefine how humans probe the unknown. The technology that thinks like the earthy heart of Blind Frog Ranch's technological ingenuity is its symbiotic relationship with nature itself. The team has always known that brute force won't open the secrets beneath the land, especially when they're dealing with caverns filled with water, toxic gases, and metallic anomalies. To confront that challenge, Duane and Chad Ollinger's team invested in what they call geological intelligence. Their quantum scanners, the crown jewels of this operation, act as digital dowsing rods. These devices don't merely send signals into the ground. They read the planet's response. Using magnetogravitational resonance, they map variations in underground density, translating data into colorful 3D landscapes on digital screens. Every line, every pulse represents a possible clue. Gold veins, radioactive minerals, or man-made chambers lost to time. Eric Drummond, the team's geologist, has often described it as listening to the heartbeat of the Earth. With each scan, the technology paints a clearer picture of the ranch's subterranean labyrinth, one that's far more complex than anyone imagined. Instead of mere treasure tunnels, they're uncovering interconnected systems, magnetic nodes, and possibly artificial structures carved into volcanic stone. The quantum scanner's power lies in its precision. It can detect voids hundreds of feet below, identifying irregular shapes where traditional radar fails. And every time it hums to life, the air feels electric, as if the land itself is aware it's being observed too. The fusion of old and new engineering Blind Frog Ranch isn't a sterile lab of polished steel and glass. It's a place where mud, metal, and myth collide. That's why the team's greatest strength lies not only in advanced tools, but in their ability to merge eras of exploration. When the team lowers cameras into the flooded tunnels, they rely on remote-operated submersibles, sleek machines equipped with thermal imaging and sonar navigation. But alongside these futuristic devices, they use mechanical pulleys and customized winches designed by Duane himself. Built from repurposed oilfield equipment, these rigs are hardy enough to withstand collapsing sediment and freezing conditions. This hybrid engineering mirrors Duane's philosophy. Innovation doesn't come from luxury, it comes from necessity. The result is a strange harmony. Quantum sensors mounted on antique drilling platforms, thermal drones buzzing above hand-forged scaffolding, and metal detectors fine-tuned with algorithms borrowed from astrophysics. The most astonishing moment came when they combined this old meets new approach to investigate an underwater chamber detected by the scanners. Instead of sending divers into danger, they deployed an autonomous mini-drone fitted with adaptive sonar that could learn the contours of the passage in real time. It returned with footage of walls embedded with glittering minerals, possibly iridium or gallium, suggesting an unnatural origin. 3. The magnetic map and the vanishing signal. Every mystery needs a map, and on Blind Frog Ranch, it's not drawn with ink. It's forged with magnetic fields. The team's geomagnetic mapping grid covers the property like an invisible web. Small transmitters are buried in the soil, constantly measuring fluctuations in the Earth's magnetic field, but something strange happens whenever they power up the grid. The signals start to distort, as if something beneath the ranch resists being charted. The readings loop, vanish, or invert, creating data anomalies that no algorithm can fully interpret. Sometimes the devices detect bursts of electromagnetic activity that spike far beyond natural levels. When Eric overlays this data with the quantum scans, they reveal eerie coincidences. The interference always occurs near specific coordinates, locations associated with past discoveries, like the underground caverns filled with metal boxes, or the unexplained light phenomena that appear near the waterline at night. It's almost as though the technology is unlocking a door that was never meant to open, or triggering something that lies dormant below. Even skeptics on the team admit, this isn't just geology, it's interaction for the AI that sees patterns. Humans can't blind. Frog Ranch's ingenuity doesn't stop underground. High above, in their data lab, another form of intelligence is at work. The team feeds their raw scans, drone footage, and spectrographic readings into a custom-built AI engine. This digital brain was developed to analyze environmental anomalies across time, temperature changes, radiation spikes, mineral compositions, and even air chemistry. It correlates thousands of variables, identifying hidden patterns. What it found left everyone stunned. Over months of analysis, the AI detected rhythmic fluctuations in the ground's electromagnetic readings, a repeating pulse with intervals of exactly 22 minutes. It wasn't natural seismic activity, nor was it caused by nearby machinery. It seemed to originate from deep within the rock layers. The AI's model suggested one outrageous possibility. The pulse was artificially generated. The algorithm calculated that the signal resembled a low-frequency resonance similar to those used in experimental communications technologies. In essence, it looked like a message encoded by frequency, buried within the Earth itself. Of course, no one can yet prove who or what made it. But the data speaks for itself. The ranch is not just hiding treasure, it's transmitting something. The light spectrum mystery. Another breakthrough came from a simple drone equipped with an ultraviolet camera. When the team flew it over the main excavation site during twilight, the camera captured faint blue and violet streaks radiating from specific points on the ground. These weren't reflections or lens flares, they were electromagnetic emissions invisible to the naked eye. To confirm this, Eric conducted a spectrographic scan of the soil samples collected from those locations. The analysis revealed trace elements of gallium, iridium, and rare earth minerals, all of which interact uniquely with radiation. The ultraviolet glow was a side effect of ionized metals under electromagnetic pressure. This discovery wasn't just scientific, it was philosophical. The light patterns formed distinct geometries, almost like a coded grid. Some shapes mirrored ancient petroglyphs found miles away, suggesting that whoever once inhabited this land may have known about its unusual properties long before modern technology arrived. Could the ancients have built their own primitive scanners, using crystals or magnetic stones to harness the Earth's natural energy? Juane's team can't dismiss the possibility. The ranch seems to be a bridge between human engineering and something far more timeless. The technology of survival. While the quest for answers drives their scientific passion, the technology at Blind Frog Ranch also serves another crucial purpose: survival. Beneath the beauty of exploration lies a constant threat: collapsing tunnels, radiation exposure, and unstable ground. To face this, the team developed wearable biosensors that monitor their vitals in real time. Heart rate, oxygen levels, and exposure readings stream wirelessly to a base station. If someone's stress levels spike or radiation readings climb, the system issues instant alerts. During one dive operation, these sensors saved a life. When Chad's oxygen levels suddenly dropped in a submerged tunnel, the system triggered an emergency recall. He surfaced just in time, shaken but alive. This integration of human data and environmental feedback is what makes the exploration both daring and disciplined. The ranch tests not just technology but the endurance of the human spirit. Seven. The invisible barrier, but perhaps the most haunting mystery tied to Blind Frog Ranch's technology is what it cannot penetrate. In several areas, the scanners encounter black zones, places where data simply vanishes. No radar returns, no signal bounce, no measurable depth. It's as if the sensors hit a wall of nothingness. Some theorize these could be voids filled with metallic ore, natural shields against electromagnetic detection. Others suspect something more exotic, an anomaly that distorts the physical field itself. Whatever it is, the barrier moves. Readings that were clear one day become blind the next, as if the land itself is rearranging to hide its secrets. Even the AI struggles to model it. The team's equipment records the same phrase over and over in error logs: signal lost due to undefined interference. To Duane, this is no glitch. It's evidence that something intelligent lies below, actively responding to their presence. 8. The future of the ranch. The ingenuity of Blind Frog Ranch's technology is not about the machines themselves, it's about the relentless curiosity that built them. Each invention, from the quantum scanner to the ultraviolet drone, carries the spirit of exploration that defines Duane Ollinger's legacy.